Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you clicked on this video, you're in for a huge treat. I actually bought the whole collaboration, the BFF Alondra and Elsy, the palettes, and I had so much fun playing with them. So if you're interested in how I came up with this look, please continue watching. But first, go grab that cup of coffee or glass of wine. And if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. All right, you guys, let's go play with those palettes. Yeah, you guys, I'm just super excited to get started. I'm going to try to get started right away, but I do want to go through what the purchase was. I went to my Ulta, and they happen to have the whole collection of that collaboration, BH and Alondra and Elsy, and the BFF palette, and there's a face palette, some lip products, but look at this packaging. It is absolutely stunning. It looks very high end. It was only $24. You get 20 shades. And this is what it looks like. There's a very large mirror in here, but those are the shades right here. These are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's something for everybody in here. If you want to go drama, glamour, just laid back, an everyday look, there's something in this palette. And I love BH's formula of their eyeshadows. Loved them for a long time. They're just so blendable, and I really haven't come across a palette I didn't like by BH. But as I was buying this palette, I had never even heard of these two gals, Alondra and Elsy, and which I find amazing because they have almost 1 million subscribers, you guys, and I haven't even heard of them. That just shows how huge of a platform YouTube is. And for you guys to stumble on one of my videos and hit the subscribe button that's so humbling, and I that's an honor for me. And I just wanted you guys to realize how important that is to me, because yeah, when you hear about these gals that have 1 million subscribers and I haven't even found them, but somehow you stumble onto me, is just, yeah, it's just very humbling. So yeah, let's just get into this palette. I just wanted to put that out there, how much I appreciate you guys. So I've already done my complexion. I'm wearing the Catrice foundation. I used Dose of Colors under my eyes for the concealer, and I've already done my eyebrows and primed my lid. All right, so when I first opened this palette, I'm going to tell you my eyes were drawn to this section right here, which is very bold and bright, but my eyes just were drawn to it, and I just want to see what kind of look I can come up with that sticks in my age range to use this. But I just love this one blue here called Bougie. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, that is just gorgeous. And so I'm going to play around with some color here. I'm going to go in with the shade Latte as my transition. And I'm going to be very ginger with these shades. Like I said, I had heard they're pretty pigmented. So I just put very little on my brush. And it looks like I took about the exact amount that I need, because it's putting down color and it is blending very nice. And then as I get right here where most of the product is off the brush, I go almost all the way up to my eyebrow. There we go, and you've seen how fast that just happened. And as no shocker, these are blending beautifully. I'm gonna love this palette. I can feel it already. Now I'm gonna go right into the shade right next to it, and this is called Alondra and Elsy. So I'm gonna imagine it's their best friends' little nicknames, which is, I think, very adorable. Some of the names in this palette are really cute. There's like Pop Off, BFF, Mexicana, Blessed, Bon Appetit, Wine and Dine. So there's just really a thought out palette of probably all their little favorite things. I think the gals are Latina. I did go check out their channel, and they have those beautiful accents going, and I am half Mexican. I don't speak Spanish, so what little I seen, I see a lot of the Latina side coming through their personalities. Look how beautifully this is blending too. This is just, just so easy. So, with ease, it just goes on so nice. And what little I was checking out their channel, I would like to go back when I have more time to really stalk their pages. But it looks like it's not all makeup. It looks like they do other things, which is nice. It gives a variety. And I would like to know if any of you guys watch them, and if you do, how long have they been around? Maybe you guys have some answers for me. But I would like to know more about them because they are just beautiful girls, and they came up with a beautiful palette. All right, now I want to try this shade. It's called OOTD. It must be something between those two girls. But it's a very rich brown, and I'm going on with a very small brush here. And I'm just going to do my outer corner here. And another question I have for you guys, now that we've discussed how we find people on YouTube, I'd be interested to see how you did come across my channel. I don't know how YouTube throws my stuff out there. I'm just curious if it was, someone told you about me, or it showed up on, your page of like a suggestion. I'm just curious as to how you guys did fall upon my channel. Because I'm not a very large channel. I'm very small. I just started basically in October, and I'm just so happy how the great response I have gotten from all of you guys. It's amazing. But I'm just curious how you found me. All right, you guys, I think that's what I'm going to do here. Now it's time for the blue. And this one is called the Bougie, and it looks like that. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use a brush or my finger. Look at this. Oh boy, that is gorgeous. Let's try the finger. I'm already here. Look at this. There's a lot of shades going on in here, or shifts. There's I see like a purple, a pink, blue. Yeah, this is, wow. This is so pretty, you guys. Look at that. I'm just going to take this brush here, the one that I had with the OOTD on it, and I'm just going to go and kind of make those two mesh together. Wow, that is gorge. I do want to go in with this other shade that's in with that color story right here, Gleam. And I'm going to put that on my favorite brush here. Put a little bit on. I'm going to try it without even being wet. Oh yeah, you do not need to wet that one. And just kind of meshing those two together. Now I'm just going to go right above that with that one brush that I didn't put any product on it. I'm just going right above it to make everything look a little seamless. I am going to go back in with that Bougie and just go just a little bit more right here. All right, you guys. Looks very pretty though. I mean, you can really see that blue even from a distance. I mean, it is bright and gorgeous. It is really pretty though. I'm just so glad I'm using some of these colors just to see what they do and to show you guys what's in this palette. So, okay, I think that's all that I'm going to do right there with these shadows. I mean, look at some of these shades, you guys. They're so beautiful. Like, look at this one here. And this one is called Messy, and it looks green in the palette, but it's coming off. I mean, there's some green in it, but there's gold, and oh my goodness, so many beautiful colors. And another one that looks really pretty. Look at this one here. Let's swatch that one. And Oh my gosh. Look at that. And it's just one swipe and it deposits so, so well and beautifully. I mean, it's just out of this world, these colors. And then look at this pink one. Let's see what that one looks like. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I really like all those. So that's just a taste of what's in this palette, you guys. All right, I also got their face palette, and this is called the BFF Snatched palette. So same packaging, and opening it up, and the same thing again. It's just gorgeous. And there is a mirror on that as well. And here's a highlighter, a blush, and two bronzers. So again, I heard that these are super pigmented, so I'm going to go in with a very light hand. I tend to, with the bronzers, always have a heck of a time and turn out orange, so I'm going to try to be very careful. I think I'm actually going to use this deeper shade, Skinny Legend, and the one next to it is Latina. So I think I'm just going to try the little darker, and I'm just kind of tapping my brush here, and I'm even going to put it in the back of my hand just to get some of it off, just so I don't go in with too much product. Ooh, still pigmented. Oh my goodness. Very pretty though, and I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with my sponge. And let's try the Latina shade. Maybe that's a little bit, bit better for me with my lighter skin. And tap that off. Whew. Yeah, these are super pigmented. I can see where people are saying that. On camera it looks like it's coming off a little orange, but it's really not. Just the lighting might be picking up some of it, but it's really a pretty shade. But I am going to go back, and I'm just going to tone down it a little bit. So whenever you feel like you have too much bronzer or anything, just go in with your foundation sponge or brush, whatever you use, and just kind of tone it down. And now I'm going in with a little fluffier brush to get it to mesh all together. All right, and then I'm going to go in, actually before my blush, I am going to go in with the highlighter here, and this is called Sheen, and I'm just going to load up my brush, tap it off a little bit, and oh, that's pretty. Definitely a more pink cast here, but it's super pretty. It's not super glittery, nothing like that. It's very nice and soft. I really like that. Now I'm going to go with the blush, and this is called You're My Person. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. You're my person. Yeah, I wonder how long they've been best friends. I mean, that's so cool, and they got to start their channel. Okay, now I'm just going around the edges to soften all that. Okay, I'm just going to go in with my sponge and a little bit of powder and kind of clean up around edge here. Just let that sit there for a second. And now I'm going to go back into the eye palette, and I'm going to do the under eyes. And I think there's a magnet on here, and it's pretty tough. So I'm going to go in and start with, all right, you guys, I'm going to butcher this name. I can feel it. It's called Salvadorana. I guarantee it's something Spanish, and I just ruined it. Oh my, that's pretty. But very pigmented. Be very careful. I'm just taking it up just a little bit. Create like a little wing. Very little. I'm going to go in with a more flat brush, and I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to mix these two together. The Latte and the Alondra and Elsy. And just kind of go right beneath all that. Okay, now I'm just gonna dust off all that powder here. I'm gonna do my inner corner. I think I'm gonna go with the Blessed. And I'm gonna put a little bit here at the brow bone. And I think I'm gonna use that bougie right here. I'm gonna really pack that down so I don't get a lot of fallout. And just go right here. And I think I'm done with this beautiful palette. I hate to even put it away, but I will definitely be using this quite often for a bunch of different looks. Okay, so what I'll do is just go off and do my eyelashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did line my eye and I put on just corner eyelashes. I didn't want to put a full set of lashes on and hide all these pretty colors that I have going on, especially with the hooded eyes. Okay, so let's get into this liquid lip and lip gloss. Oh, this one's Alondra's. So hers was a little lighter than Elsy's. The Elsy's one, it was a little deeper. Look at this packaging, you guys. It's beautiful for lipsticks. This one's like a frosted glass, and this one is clear. And I think this one is the lip gloss, the clear one. Yes. So this one is the lip gloss. This is the applicator here. Oh, I like that. It has like that curve, so it fits nicely on your lip. Yeah, it makes it really easy to apply that with that nice little curve in there. And it makes it easier to overline as well. It's not like a super dry, you know, those liquid lipsticks that dry down that are, ugh. No, it's drying down, but it's still very comfortable at this point. I'm gonna give it a minute. Okay, it's been about a minute and it still feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel too drying. So I am gonna go in over with that gloss, and it looks like it has the same applicator. This is very creamy, not sticky at all. Very comfortable. Ooh, I really like that. That's a really nice. I like the shade on it, and I like how it feels. It's very balmy. Okay, you guys, let's go through this collection. It's no secret. I love it. Again, here is the eye look. Stunning, blended like a dream. Gorgeous. I absolutely love this palette. This is probably my favorite out of the whole collection here. This collection is amazing. It's beautiful. I'll be using it often for a very long time. Yeah, kudos to them. They did a great job with this collaboration. If you guys can get your hands on it, you should. It's sold at my Ulta, so it might be at your Ulta. If not, you can go on BH website. They have it, and sometimes they even have good deals, you guys, so maybe keep your eye out for that. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, if you could please give it a thumbs up. That does help my channel. It helps it circulate around YouTube, and maybe that's how you did find me. All right, you guys, until next time.